to Get Away with Murder. I so love How to Get Away with Murder. I don't know if it's more so because Viola Davis is such a dynamic actress. I mean, she's amazing. She's so believable. It's just, you know, and it's really surprising that she hasn't been recognized way before now. And it took a movie like The Help to move her to the next level, you know, where she is now. And it's just really amazing. I mean, she's a really good actress. But anyway, How to Get Away with Murder, Season 2, Episode 6. The part I like most about this episode is Jill, who is a transgender female who was married to, of course, this rich guy. And he would beat her. And how she had to defend herself, and she ended up killing him. And it just goes to show that no matter how they seem to be accepted, at some point there's this reality that kind of sets in, and I don't know if it kind of sickens a person or it makes a person really realize, okay, you're not even a woman, you're actually a man, and I married you and I have all this invested in you. Why else, you know, would a person be so violent and abusive towards that other person? And I can imagine what a lot of people, you know, that are transgender go through. You know, I would never want to go through a situation like that. And then when you have Cathreine and Caleb, I like the way that their storyline is threaded from episode to episode. It does a lot for the episodes as opposed to, you know, here's a case, the case has been solved, okay, the case is now over, let's move on to a new episode, new case, new people. Wes needs to just get over this Rebecca thing. I couldn't stand Rebecca. I don't like Rebecca now, and I'm glad Rebecca dead. Somebody needs to get an award for killing Rebecca. Hey, Bonnie. And Bonnie is a cold piece too. She walk around so submissive and quiet and like she's this gentle spirit, but when Bonnie has to, Bonnie goes to a whole nother level. And then for Nate to tell Annalise that no one will ever love her that way, I can imagine how she felt. But I think he's hurting right now, and Annalise and Nate are going to more than likely get back together again because she loves Nate. She's a conniving little thing, but I think she's capable of some type of feelings because I think she really loves Nate. But, you know, she's a cold piece. And just when you think you figured it all out, there's another twist, there's another turn, there's something else going on. There's always a lot going on How to Get Away with Murder. And then when Cathreine showed up in the field, remember when it opened, Frank was at the hospital with Annalise. Annalise was being rushed into surgery. And Frank was saying, don't let her die, don't let her die. And when Frank walked out the hospital and when he got in his car, Cathreine was in his back seat unconscious. And then as time goes on, you see towards the end, Cathreine was in the woods or something, just unconscious. And when you have the police officer walk up with her dog, Cathreine, she comes up with blood all over her. So I can't wait to see what happened next week, because if you remember, okay, Annalise got stabbed, and also the DA that is out to get Annalise. So I'm thinking the setup is Cathreine stabbed Annalise. She also stabbed and killed the DA, because remember that DA was at the Cathreine and Caleb. So, and Frank is a dirty little something, and I'm thinking Frank did it all, but they're going to put it off on Cathreine, the adopted girl, some way, somehow. So I can't wait until next week to see what's going on. That's it for How to Get Away with Murder. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.